Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today? My name is Vicki-Lynne and this is Cooking Vegan with Vicki. You know what, we just moved into our new place. We were kind of trying to eat everything out of our cupboards before we left so we wouldn't have as much to move. And I need some granola, and I haven't had granola for a little bit, so we're just gonna make a super simple, easy recipe. These are gluten-free actually, and I kind of just put whatever I have in. I'm actually gonna make a smaller batch this time, so I'm just gonna use a cup of rolled oats, and I'm gonna put about a cup of quinoa in, and this is just the dry quinoa. You know what, I'm probably gonna do half a cup. I'm gonna do half a cup, yeah, because I usually do a cup of just the dried quinoa. It's gonna be delicious. And then I'm going to put in some pecans and some almonds. And I am gonna have to just chop them just roughly. So let me grab a chopping board. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a quarter of a cup, half a cup. Depends how nutty you are. If you like more nuts, put more nuts in. If you like less nuts, put less nuts in. And a knife. Yes, still trying to figure out where to put everything and where everything goes. And if you know me, you know that drives me crazy. I like to be very organized, and I like to know where everything is so I can find it in the dark if I have to. So I'm still trying to find a place for everything. All right, so we're just gonna roughly chop these. And these actually have no fat. A lot of granola that you buy or you make calls for oil. This one does not. This is why I like it. All you're using is maple syrup to keep everything kind of together. So I'm gonna add that into my bowl. Okay, what else should we put in here? I am gonna add a little bit of cinnamon, just because I like cinnamon in mine. I like cinnamon, it's really good for regulating your sugars. All right, I'm going to add in some pumpkin seeds. And we're just eyeballing this. No rules to this whatsoever. I am going to add some sesame seeds. So as you can see, there's a lot in here that is high protein. You have your sesame seeds, you have your quinoa, you have your nuts. I am actually going to add some hemp hearts, but I think I'm going to add those after it's baked. And also I'm going to add in some dried blueberries and dried cherries. My husband does not like raisins, so we don't use a lot of raisins around here. And then I'm just adding enough maple syrup just to combine everything, just to kind of make it sticky and gooey. And what I really like about this too is that if you leave it while it's baking, and we're going to bake this, in a 350-degree oven. You know, I really need to start doing that at the beginning of my videos, don't I? Anyway, my oven's already preheated, so we're gonna put this in at 350 degrees for about 20-25 minutes and just see how it is. You can just lightly stir it up halfway through if you'd like. Just keep an eye on it just to make sure nothing burns. And again, I'm still learning my oven here, so I'm a little more cautious. So we're gonna put this on. I have a baking sheet with a Silpat, which makes things so much easier. I don't know what, you can tell my Silpats are used so much because they just make life so much easier, and we're not wasting a bunch of tin foil or papers over and over again. I mean, there's a time and a place for everything. I do try to be as eco as possible. One great thing that I do like about our new place is that it actually has recycling, which is not as commonly available here in Chicago, which is a blessing. So I'm very happy about that. So now we have just we have it in a nice even pile, or not even a pile, spread out evenly. And we're gonna put this in the oven at 350 degrees. We're gonna set the timer for about 15 minutes. We can give it a little stir at that point. And okay, so the timer's gone off on our granola. Oh, it looks good, nicely browned. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to sprinkle some hemp seeds on it while it's still warm. So we didn't really want to cook the hemp seed, but we kind of wanted to stick to the rest of it. There we go. Now we're gonna let this cool. And then after it's cool, we're going to toss in our drying stuff, so our dry fruit that we're putting in. So I'm putting in some tart cherries and some blueberries, and then let it cool till it's absolutely cool. Put it in a storage container and you are good to go. So I hope this recipe has been helpful. If it has, please subscribe to my channel, share it with some of your friends, and give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you, everybody, dropping by every once in a while to take a look at my videos. And I'm hoping to get 100 subscribers by the end of May. So if you can help with that, that would be great. And stay tuned for the next video.